me, Kelly. Welcome back to another YouTube video. Today we are going to be doing a weekend in my life vlog, so I hope you guys enjoy what's to come. I decided to do a weekend in my life. I haven't done one of these in a while. I've done a lot of like sit down type videos, so I feel like I haven't vlogged in a while, and I love talking to the camera even though you can't respond back, but it's kind of fun to just show what people do. Usually my weekends during the summer, I don't really do much. I mean, it depends on the weekend. Sometimes I'm really busy and sometimes I'm really not. This weekend, I'm not too busy. I went to the state fair yesterday. I live in Minnesota, so it's like one of the largest state fairs in the United States, I want to say. Maybe the biggest, I'm not sure. And I went yesterday and my feet and my legs hurt, so I've been kind of taking it slow this morning. But it was super fun, ate lots of good food, and it was just fun. It was great weather and it wasn't that packed, so that was also a plus. So today I've been taking it chill because of that. The only plan that I have today is I am babysitting a little bit later for a couple hours, but besides that, I don't have much going on this weekend. So I thought I would just sit and chat or, you know, find some things to do that you guys would be interested in. So it's currently noon. I have not done a lot. I got up, got ready, ate breakfast, drank coffee. I'm literally still drinking coffee. And we're here, deciding to pick up the camera. I have been reading, not a lot, to be honest. I'm gonna be completely honest. I have not been the best at reading. Also, I want to apologize if like me doing that is bad. Maybe I'll put the camera down. I'm holding it literally with like a handheld tripod, and I'm a shaky person in general. Like, I can't hold anything still, so maybe I'll put this down so I can talk a little bit more about the book I'm reading and my book habits right now. Reading habits, not book habits, reading habits. Excuse the lighting. Again, I was holding the camera because I really like the lighting from the window, but the window is here. Then I have a little lamp here, so it's just like a weird lighting thing going on, and I don't want to turn on the overlights, so excuse the lighting, which probably is not a big deal to you guys, but to me, I'm like, ugh. Okay, so the book I've been reading is The Outsiders by S.E. Hinton, and it's like a classic kind of like teenage novel that I feel like a lot of people have read in like middle school or high school, and I wanted to reread it because it's been a long time since I read it. Literally almost like 15 years. Is that right? Oh my gosh. Ugh. I still feel old. Jeez. But I wanted to reread it. It was on my TBR for the month, and I am enjoying it. Like, I definitely, like, it's bringing back memories of when I read it the first time, because going into it, I was like, I don't remember a lot of this, and, like, it's been forever, so, and I remember, like, bits and pieces, so it's good to, like, reread and, like, refresh my mind and see it at a different standpoint of my life compared to when I was, like, a teenager, or, like, 12 or 13, I think I was, to now as an adult. So I'm enjoying it. I'm definitely like still slump, or like, I don't want to say slump because I do enjoy reading. I love reading, but I think that I've just kind of been more chill with my reading and not like forcing myself to read all the time. But I know it's a good habit to have as well than being on my phone, which I have a problem with. So we're working on that. I'm only on chapter 5, but this is a short book, and I've been audiobooking it while I read. And then trying to just give myself at least like 30 minutes a day to an hour of reading time. I mean, if I have nothing going on, I'd probably spend the day reading. But for some reason, my brain this last couple months has not been able to like focus on reading. I don't know if it's because of other things going on or what, but that's a little book update. And how my reading habits are going, which is great. Okay, so that is a little bit about what I've been reading and where I'm at with reading. The other thing that I have been really enjoying is collecting Pokemon, and It's a hobby that I have gotten back into. I was a kid, maybe like 8 or 9 or 10 when I started collecting, and then I just stopped and like didn't think about Pokemon until maybe like this year. Yeah, I want to say like early this year, like April. It was like springtime, and I fell back into the hobby of collecting, but also like understanding more of like the not business side of it. I don't want to say business side of it, but like the community of it as an adult, and going to card shows and meeting new people and finding really cool things in store when you can, and it's been really fun. Behind me, I'm going to show you, is my little collection I have of products that I've found in stores or ordered online or any of that. I'm not, I don't want to say I'm a sealed collector, because I'm really not. The only thing I would want to keep sealed is like the White Flare and Black Bolt, because that's my favorite collection or set that's been out so far because of Oshawott. Oshawott's my favorite Pokemon. But all the other stuff I plan on like opening and ripping at some point. But it depends when. But I am gonna rip stuff, okay? I'm not the one, like, I like ripping open packs. Okay, so here's my collection. It's a little messy over here. I'm kind of organizing my desk and area. But I have some like Pokeballs and my my White Flare and Black Bolt stuff. This stuff right here in the middle, I plan on maybe just keeping sealed for a little bit. I'm not sure, but I'm planning on putting shelves in here so I can put all of this stuff on shelves instead of using the desk space. All these tins and blister packs and the lunchbox I plan on opening. It's just I have so much, and I'm not the type of person to open all of it all at once. I like to like span it out and give time for each one. I don't even know if that makes sense. I'm not one to open everything all at once. So I have a couple like booster packs and booster bundles or whatever. I have a little bit of everything. So that's my collection. I also should have mentioned, like, if you do not give a flying poop about Pokemon, go ahead, skip forward. But I thought I would share it just because it's been a hobby that I've been really enjoying lately. And it's kind of been taking up more of my time than reading. I just like the idea of like collecting cards of different like Pokemon. Like I collect Oshawott cards. I also collect like sad Pokemon cards or by different artists or starter Pokemon. Like I have all kinds of different binders. Like for example, I have like this with a bunch of stickers for different collections. It's very fun. It's super fun in my eyes. I like organizing my cards, and I have so many ideas for cards, so I like it. It's been fun. And yeah, I thought I'd share a little bit about that because it's something that's, like I said, taking over my life. But I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna organize my office a little bit. It's a little bit messy. I've been opening a lot of packs and there's kind of stuff everywhere, so I'm just gonna like tidy up and organize how I want it, because I've been just kind of throwing stuff in areas that I want it to be, but it's not how I liked it to be. So I think I'm gonna do that. I have like an hour until I have to go pick up some food and go babysitting, so that's the plan for right now. Let's because right now there's like all kinds of stuff around me where I'm like have to organize, so that's what we're gonna do. Okay, so I finished organizing up here. It looks about the same. I didn't do anything up here, but it was more down below that needed some organizing and some cleaning basically. But I put all my blind boxes up here that are opened. I want to keep the boxes just because I think they're super cute, and I like the little dust bags that they come in. So I put them all back there. This popcorn container has some like trick or trade packs inside that I purchased, and then I also have some stickers and stuff inside that popcorn thing. I was thinking of like putting it in my treasure box for my classroom, so we'll see. I just have it there so I know where it is, besides throwing it in a box somewhere in the basement. Right here I have just some bracelet making stuff. Sometimes I make bracelets for concerts. The last time I used this, or I think the only time I used this, was for the Clancy tour for 21 Pilots, but I might make another for the Sleep Token concert I have coming up, and then the Breach tour for 21 Pilots, so I might make another bracelet. And then on the end I have an unopened ETB for White Flare, some packs, some of the cardless booklets from an opened player's guide. That's the thing from ETB that I opened, so I just slide them there. And then the bottom shelf is all of my binders that I have. Some of them have cards, some of them are just plain empty. All of these are just like my main binders that I go back to. So like this one is has a bunch of different cards in here, like my Radiant collection, my Eevees, my Oshawotts, my favorite Pokemon sets. Kind of like a homage podge of my favorites. This I just got. It's my Journey Together master set that I'm working on. The purple is my starter Pokemon. The white is Artists, and then White Flare is obviously White Flare master set. And then the mini binders back are just kind of a homage podge of different things. So this is a lot better than it was. So I'm happy. It looks nicer. Again, it might all change once I put shelves up on this wall. So I have the shelves, I just need to put them up. So we might put these up on the shelves, we might put these. I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do next. I have less than an hour till I have to leave. I could read for a little bit. I might go see what Austin's doing and seeing if he needs help with anything, because I know he was doing some organizing, cleaning, and that might be a really nice, good thing to do. I do need to chug some water because I have a headache, so that sucks. Maybe a little bit later I'll do a updated bookshelf tour because I added a couple things, or just maybe show the things that I added to my bookshelf because I'm loving it. It's so cute, but I have also a lot of books that don't fit on the shelf, and I feel like I should reorganize that as well. So we're just living life. But that's the update. Organize this part. I think I'm just gonna see what Austin's doing, go babysit, all that. Like I said, this is kind of more of a casual vlog, more than this is what I'm doing, this is what I'm gonna show you. It's more casual, like when I feel like I want to pick up the camera. So yeah. Hello, I'm back. It is later and I am tired, even though like all I did was hang out with the baby which was so fun. But I'm back. It is like 10 p.m. I surprisingly, while I was babysitting, sold some stuff on Depop, so I printed out the labels, and then I'm gonna package everything tomorrow, even though tomorrow's Sunday. Post office is not open obviously, so I'm just gonna package it all tomorrow and then I'll send it out Monday. If you don't know, I have a Depop. I forget what my username is. I just post stuff, like random stuff I'm trying to like kind of get rid of on there. So if you're ever like wanting to shop it, maybe I'll link it below. But I've had it since high school, so I have a bunch of stuff on there that's like vintage, but also like clothes that I just don't wear anymore. So it depends what you like. And always shoot me an offer if you do like something, because most of the time I'm going to accept it. If I just posted it though, I probably won't. But if it's like a week after I post it, I'm more than likely probably gonna accept it. So yeah, so sold 2 items on Depop. The shelves are up. Austin decorated them while I was babysitting, so they look very, very nice. And I'll go more in depth with them tomorrow when it's light outside. I mean, I could do it right now since they look so nice. Okay, shelves are looking good. I think like that big teeny I found both. Right now I just threw it up there. I think I might put it in a frame and just have one. I don't know. I just threw them up there. But I like how he did kind of like the red side and the blue side. How he kind of matched them. And here's my little Oshawatts. Yeah, they look good. I like them a lot. Definitely like cleared up some space here. I mean, I still have these, and then these are empty with code cards and stuff. Code cards and stickers that I just opened. So, yeah. But the shelves are looking good. I like them. But yeah, so those are the shelves. They look really nice. I do need to show you my bookshelf, but I'll probably do that tomorrow. And yeah, tomorrow I don't have nothing planned, but I might read a little bit before I head to bed. We'll see. But I am tired, so I'm gonna go wash my face and chill. So I'll see you in the morning. Hello, it's the next day. I don't even know what time it is, but I went and got some boba, some coffee boba. This is Saigon white coffee, which is basically like a Vietnamese coffee with white mocha, I believe. It's really good. I love it. With, of course, tapioca pearls, because it's not boba without the boba, you know. So did that. We stopped at Target and Walmart to see if there was any Pokemon, and there was not, sadly, which is fine. And then we got back and I packed up one of my Depop orders right here, and then I have some stuff for because one of the clothing pieces is at my parents' house, so I am gonna go drive over there. But before I do, I was gonna show off my bookshelf because I said I would this morning because I was so tired last night. Literally after I ended that clip, I like went straight to bed and like knocked out. I was like, I'm done. I'm so tired. But yeah, let's do a little bookshelf tour. Alright, here is my bookshelves. I have this shelf and this shelf. I usually do videos right here on this little chair, but it's kind of messy. I don't know. I thought I'd do a little updated because I've added some little stuff to it and some new books and all of that. So we're gonna start from top and then work our way to the bottom. And it's gonna be quick because this is not a bookshelf tour. It's just I want to show you what I've done so far. So up here is all my random stuff. Like I got Pikachu, I got Hello Kitty, I got some 3D printed stuff because Austin, my boyfriend, has a 3D printer. So we have some fun buff Pokemon. We have my little Oshawott plush with my Pride and Joy card that I pulled. I literally pulled my chase card, which is crazy, from White Flare. So Austin made me a little stand for him, and he has a little heart overlay on him. I don't know if you can tell, but when you hold it, it kind of reflects the light and makes little hearts on him. So it's super cute. But yeah, we got Isabel with some guns. I don't know, just a bunch of random stuff up here. That's the top shelf. Now bottom shelf is my Powerless shelf with both Powerless, Reckless, Fearless, both versions of Powerful because I got the small version and the regular size version, and then the Owl Crate editions of this series, as well as some of the things I got from the the Fearless release party. So some stickers of Kai, Peyton, and Kit, and then some quotes. And then I recently just got these beautiful Funko Pops of them, and they're so cute, and I love them. Right now they're covering my Carrie Maniscalco books, so Kingdom of the Wicked, Throne of the Fallen, and Throne of Secrets, and then Jack the Ripper. But I might have to rearrange some things so I can fit those up here. So I'm not sure yet, but right now they're blocking those, which is fine. Like I said, I might have to reorganize some stuff. Haven't done really anything over here with my 6 of Crows, Crooked Kingdom, Shadow and Bone shelf. The only thing I added was this little Miffy right there, which was funny because me and my friend got Miffies and we said we don't want the striped ones, and guess what, we both pulled stripes, so Miffy is there. All right, moving down to the second shelf, we have my like romance author shelf. I just got the new special edition People We Meet on Vacation. I moved my beach read down here, special edition, but this just came out, and I'm gonna move my little Miffy to show this off, but it's so pretty. We got the sprayed edges. On vacation, you can be anyone you want. And it's super pretty. I highly recommend these like special editions that Emily Henry has been putting out are so pretty and gorgeous, and I love them. That I love, as well as all my other Emily Henry books. I so far don't have Big Beautiful Life because I'm waiting for it to be on paperback so I can add it to the stack. We have a little Miffy. I kind of love Miffy. I also have this little Lazy Yoga from Pop Mart that I actually received free from a giveaway, and it's the Americano with the little coffee. He's so cute, and his card's right behind him too. And then I have my Abby Jimenez books, my Allie Hazelwood, Lauren Asher, we have Blossom from Powerpuff Girls, and my Christina Lauren book, and then Josh Dunn in the middle of it because I didn't know where to put him. Over here is like my Western small town romance shelf. I got this from my friend for my birthday. I thought it's so cute. It's like a jelly cat, but it's from Target. I have all my Elsie Silver books with this little, it's like Tato, I think it's called. I got it from a blind box. It's a little cowboy on a cactus, and I thought it fit perfectly right over here on this shelf. Of course, my sticker that says Midwest Princess, because that somehow is cowboy-esque because it looks like a lasso. My actual jelly cat with a little candle. My Lila Sage books. And then I have only one Devin Perry book, right? But I have Garnet Flats. And then I have this little Duckoo. He's a K-pop Duckoo. He's so cute. I got him from a blind box as well, so that's the small town romance. Alright, going down another shelf. This is like my anime manga shelf, or graphic novel shelf, because I do have one graphic novel. But this side is all my mangas that I have. We have Death Note, Jujutsu Kaisen, Chainsaw Man, Haikyuu. Haikyuu is one of my favorites, as you can see. I have Shoujo Hinata, Funko Pop, and then I also have this little, I don't even know what it's called, but I got it at Daiso. It was like in a blind bag, and it's Kenma from Haikyuu. So that's all those. And then shared is a little capybara Squishmallow with some Alice Oseman books, well, book and graphic novel Heartstopper. So yeah. Now this last shelf is kind of like a Mod Podge of stuff. We have like some comics from Austin's shelf that didn't fit on his, so he brought them in here. A couple Harry Potter books. We have A Court of Mist and Fury on here because I'm borrowing it from a friend, but I have yet to read it. And then Percy Jackson. And then the bottom shelves are just miscellaneous books, like kids books or teacher books, as well as like a crate full of like coloring supplies and random stuffies and more capybaras. And as you can see, I have just stacks of books right in front of it, so that's not really pretty, but everything up above looks a lot better than down below. So just look at these shelves. The top 4 shelves are my favorite, so they look so nice. Alright, like I said, I'm probably gonna head to my parents' house to go drop off that package and then package up the other thing I sold. And then probably just head on back. And it's actually pretty cool out today for it being August. It's only like 60 degrees or something like that. It's perfect. It's like fall vibes. Like fall, I love fall, so I'm excited. But also a little sad that it's already so cool outside. Because summer's really over. So that's the plan for today. I'm gonna head to my parents. I gotta drink my coffee, and yeah, that's about it. Hello, it is a lot later. and today kind of was a chill day. I mean, besides the last clip you might have saw, I was doing a project outside. We have like these metal bars outside our house, and they were getting a little rusty, so Austin was like, let's repaint them. And they actually look so nice now that we repainted them. I didn't realize how like rusted and like faded they were, so they look great now. But we did that. I made some spaghetti, which I love pasta, so I could eat it literally any day, all day, every day, whatever. But we just like hung out together, watched a YouTube video together. But I haven't really done anything today. I did take a nap, so that's why today was not very productive, besides the morning getting coffee and going to my parents, and doing a little stuff around the house. I have not, like I said, I have not been reading, which is upsetting. But let me look at how much I have on the audiobook. So the audiobook says I'm 38% way through, and I'm on chapter 5, 38% through, 3 hours left. So I think what I'm gonna do is, I really don't want to read right now. I really want to game, which is bad. I should read. But I think what I'm going to do is save this for tomorrow and finish it in the morning and then update you guys on it. Even though I'm just doing a weekend vlog. I know tomorrow is Monday, but I'll wrap up the video tomorrow. And I'll wake up and finish this. I'm making promises that I can't keep. But I want to finish this because I have a couple other books on my TBR I would love to read. The other books I want to read on my TBR would probably be Wild and Wrangled by Lila Sage or The Hunger Games. Which I think I might read Wild and Wrangled because I actually am going to go see Lila Sage in, is it September or October? She's going on like a book tour. And I get to see her, and I get to see Lauren Roberts. Oh my gosh, I can't. Literally, I'm seeing 2 authors that I'd love to see who have new books coming out. I just want to finish the Rebel Blue Ranch series before I read Soul Searching by Lila Sage, since that's coming out pretty soon. So I think that'd be my next read after The Outsiders. Even though we're running short on August, I would love to kind of take The Hunger Games into next month, because I've been just eyeing it and wanting to read that and just kind of being in the know of what the heck is going on. Besides that, tonight I'm probably gonna hop on and play some games, see if anyone else wants to join. So that is the plan. Sorry, it's kind of boring, but again, this was my weekend. It was pretty chill. I didn't have a lot of plans going on, and it is what it is. So for the rest of the night, I'm probably gonna game for a little bit, take a shower, and then go to bed probably. I don't think I'll read anything until tomorrow morning, which the goal for tomorrow is to finish this. So I might just like listen to it and do some chores that I didn't get to this weekend, such as laundry and putting my clothes away. That would be a great time to read, or listen. So I will probably see you guys in the morning. Good morning, guys. It is the next day. I finally finished The Outsiders by S.E. Hinton. I took the time this morning to listen to it as I was getting ready and doing some chores around the house. So I used my productivity time very wise this morning, and I finished, which is not like the biggest accomplishment because it's such a short book, but for me being in a kind of a reading slump, I would say it's pretty much a very good accomplishment for me. But I rated this a 3.5 to 4. Kind of want to rate it 4 because I'm feeling nice, and it's like a nostalgia piece to it of like reading it and it's a classic, you know. But I really enjoyed reading it. I definitely had some like memories of reading it in middle school after reading some parts where I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot this happened. But it just seems so fast-paced compared to when I was reading it as a teenager, which is kind of funny because I mean, that was like an assigned reading and like you read in class and it was like spanned out and you had discussions about it, while like this is just reading for just joy and just, you know, out of curiosity if anything changed. So I definitely think every person should read it just because it is like an emotional, like timeless classic for someone who maybe is like a teenager, because it is like a what is it called, not a coming of age, is that the word? I think it is coming of age story, and I think that's why a lot of the time this is assigned during like middle school, high school time, because that's when most coming of age stories happen in personal lives or experiences. So I will say, as a teenager, I definitely did not get a lot of the themes that I see now as an adult. Like, this story has a lot to do with like your identity and how you feel comfortable expressing yourself. And I knew as a teenager a little bit about class. I felt like that was the biggest theme I noticed right away because of how distinctly the author makes the gracers and the socials. So that was definitely a big one. And then just like understanding that even though you come from different classes, like you still can have kindness and compassion in your heart. So I definitely liked it. I'm glad I reread it because it's been a while, and like I said, like a 3.5, maybe like a 3.75. Let's put it there, right in the middle of where I was saying. So I really enjoyed it. So I highly recommend, if you have not read it, or if you have read it and it was a long, long time ago, maybe when you were a teenager or high schooler or whatever, reread it again and see if your thoughts and opinions have changed about it. So like I said, I told myself I was just gonna finish the book and then wrap up this video. So I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure you give it a thumbs up, and also make sure you subscribe. I post videos once a week, whether it's book related content, lifestyle vlogs, kind of whatever I'm in the mood for. So if you enjoyed this weekend in my life vlog, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. That's about it. Thanks for watching. Bye.